If you guys know who TheOrangeViper is, you most likely know that nowadays he posts spectacular content. However, because he uploads spectacular content, it takes him a long time to actually create that content. And because it takes him a long time to create that content, if I want to watch some of his videos or just any of his uploads, I am forced to rewatch some of his content. And while I was scrolling across his channel, I came across one of his videos that came out in early of 2024, at the beginning. So it was a very old video from him, and it was a video about top 10 best SG Master Pigman videos. And I decided to do that video. However, it would be TheOrangeViper and not SG Master Pigman. So here we go. Top 10 TheOrangeViper videos. The video opens with TheOrangeViper, who I will call TOV for the rest of the video, states out the fact that he really liked tag when he was younger, so he got really disappointed when the tag game mode sucked. And since there hasn't been a mode released in Piggy ever since tag mode has been released, TOV gives us 10 Piggy game mode ideas, such as mirror mode, speedy mode, and energized mode, which makes the Piggy bot's speed increase over time. I won't spoil the other game modes because I need to give you guys a reason to click on TOV's channel in the first place. However, the reason why I like this video is because I do think that the game mode ideas are great and they are very valid. As much as I would love to have more things to talk about for 9th place, I really don't, other than the fact that the emotes shown in this video are very funny, goofy, and hilarious. I mean, just look at the emotes. We got Marley Russell doing this, we got Duokara doing this, we got Shardantis doing this, and my personal favorite, so I am glad TOV put this in first place, we got Glitchy Glenn.
The map is just a giant square. This means that survivors can run around the map, and it doesn't matter what level of skill they are. They can do it, and Piggy will never catch them. In other square maps like School, there are at least walls so you can hide behind them and sneak attack on players. However, in Carnival, fences are used instead of walls so players can literally see each other from the other side of the map.
Hello.
This means survivors can see where Piggy is and going so they know to turn around. This means there is no strategy and the same thing happens every round because everyone knows Piggy can't do anything.
The reason why that video is in 8th place is because I personally agree with everything that TOV said in that video, as well as the editing. I think the editing style that he did for that video really fits with the topic of that video. And that is why that video goes in 8th place. One reason why I enjoy this video is because of what he decided to put in 8th place. Best. I won't go into depth due to a video that I plan on doing in the near future, but now let's move on to the bigger reason on why this video is in 7th place. You see, TheOrangeViper put Tio in first place, and then he proceeded to tell us how to get Tio. Obviously, he did this with all of the skins on this list, so all of us weren't surprised. And then he says his experience trying to get Tio wasn't pleasant. And I am sure everybody that has the Tio skin can confirm that their experience trying to get Tio wasn't pleasant either. But apparently, his experience trying to get Tio was so unpleasant that he gave us this. When the hidden ending was first found, everyone was going for it, but not me. At the time, I was unaware of how insane the skin you get actually was. But by the time I found this out, people in public servers stopped trying to get it. That's not good. So what I did was gather 2 other friends who also wanted the skin to try get it together. Try get it? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to add an and in there, but okay. We expected to get it within a few days, but that wasn't the case. Many months later. The reason why we couldn't get it was because okay, other than me sort of roasting him, I'm sure you guys get the point. He tells us his experience, and that really gave me something to listen to. I mean, I already did, which was that video itself, but still. I may be biased, but one reason why this video is in 6th place is because due to me discovering the Orange Viper's channel at a certain time, this was the 2nd video that I was actually there when it uploaded. That's actually a good video. Other than me being biased though, I actually really like the video. Basically, there are 4 difficulties: easy, intermediate, hard, and near impossible. And there are 10 questions per difficulty. And I really think the questions are appropriate for the difficulty that they are in, except for near impossible, because this was one of the questions.
Question 35. How many steps are in the Port Lighthouse? A. 79. B. 89. C. 99. Or D. 109.
Like, how am I supposed to know that? It will literally take me the entire 10-minute timer just to get my answer. Other than that question, this question, and a couple others, I think the questions are very fair and doable. So that's why this video gets 6th place. Most of the clips in that video always make my mind say to me, well, you don't see that every day. So now you may be wondering why that video is in 5th place if the clips make me feel that way. Well, the truth is, there's one clip in that video that really made me laugh. I really, really liked that clip. And well, this is the timestamp and this is the clip. However, even if that clip did make me laugh, if you said, well, Jameson, that clip shouldn't make that whole video be in 5th place and above these videos, you'd absolutely be right. The true reason on why that video is in 5th place is because of respect. You see, if that clip is just sitting there in your gallery or file explorer, depending on what device you're on, you're gonna have the urge to delete it if it's just sitting there not being used at all. So I respect the Orange Viper for putting up with that urge every time he remembered that that clip even existed. First off, the editing for that video was amazing. I mean, I'm not surprised because that video is the newest video as of this video being uploaded, but that video really has amazing editing. I also think the mod ideas are great. Like, we got some simple mod ideas, like some pre-spawn traps and piggy chapters. And then we also got some complex creative mod ideas, such as the random sounds mod or the mod that prevents you from stopping. Amazing ideas, TOV. Again, the editing is spectacular, and I really like the challenges. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were terrific. Basically, in that video, there are 2 contestants and 3 challenges. And in the challenges, one contestant has to try and eliminate the other contestant's bots. And at the end of all 3 challenges, whichever contestant has more amount of bots than the other will win that entire video. My only complaint about that video is the final challenge, because that final challenge was a little confusing for me, but other than that, it's a very good video, and I really recommend it. There really isn't another way for me to start this section of the video other than the simple phrase of, this video is amazing. The editing, the thumbnail, the idea, even the cast is amazing. Carter got some amazing shots from the challenges. SG Master Pigman kept me invested with this simple but entertaining commentary. And then Grace did a spectacular job voiceovering all of the bots. If you guys watch piggy content but want to see some original new content and not just some news videos or some gameplay videos, watch that video. Like, you're missing out. The Orange Viper cooked on this video. The editing, the thumbnail, the challenges, the commentary, all of them combined is what creates this masterpiece of a piggy video. Basically, in this video, there are 5 challenges, and whichever contestant dies 3 times before the other one will win that entire video. The crazy thing about that video is that there's only one thing in that video that second place doesn't have, and if it wasn't for this thing that I am about to say, second place and first place would be swapped. And that is POVs. You see, when I'm watching a video about something like that, I am very invested and interested in seeing the contestants' POVs. So I am glad that the Orange Viper showed us their POVs. Otherwise, this video would have been second place, and that video on screen would have been first place. Thank you guys so much for watching. I worked extremely hard on this video, so I would appreciate if you guys subscribe, and if not, get the hell out of my face. See you all the next time I upload. You haven't subscribed and you are also not out of my face?